there are a couple of people that I can tell you about. One is Uldivo. Another is a guy called Matt Willis, Emma's husband. When he went solo, he needed support to help him cope with the media on his own, because he was in a group. He had that security blanket round him, like you do. And then after Monday night, you'll all be individuals again. You'll be on your own. So today's task is called Train for Fame. And how we're going to play it today is that later on, I'm going to give you the 8-step plan to be a Big Brother celebrity.
And here she is, it's Nina Mishka! Hi there. Right, first of all, were they a receptive bunch?
They really were, but then I think they'd have been receptive to almost anything, because it was very weird for me to be in the house. It's very surreal to be actually in the house. But then, of course, you realise that they haven't had other people in who are going to be talking to them. Yeah. They haven't had that.
And they're just deprived of new faces as well. It's kind of like,
absolutely,
speak to me.
Exactly. So they were very, but you could see that they wanted to learn too.
And who were you most excited to kind of talk to before you went in?
Luke A, because I really wanted to try and assess him, and I wasn't at all disappointed. He's a lovely guy, really genuine, warm, bright, caring, thoughtful, nice guy, and I really enjoyed meeting him. Yeah. But then also Adam, I was really surprised, not that surprised, but I was intrigued to find he had so much depth. Yeah. He's really wise. He's very moral. He thinks. He's got a good grounding, he has a good base, and he has a good heart.
It's easy to watch the show and think you know the people, and then you actually meet them.
Then you see more.
Well, let's take a look at your time with Adam.
What had you thought you might do? Because Monday night's a big night, and you've been moving towards Monday night, but then afterwards is the important part, isn't it?
I guess. I don't know.
Have you any dreams about what you'd like to do?
Besides working with drug and alcoholic kids and teenagers, that's about it.
So you'll be passing on what your mentors taught you?
Yeah, and my experience that I've been through.
But that's a wonderful thing to do. It's giving back, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. So would the media take him on as an ambassador, do you think?
I think he'd make a very good role model, because he has turned his life around. I mean, his life was very, very different, and he went very badly wrong. And he's obviously made a conscious effort to put it right, and he's really overcome his other instincts, and I find him admirable.
He's used that experience.
He's used that experience, and other people could relate to that. Other people who aren't doing as well as him could relate to that.
How was Luke S after the kind of whole agent sting? Did you feel that kind of affected your chat?
Well, you know, he said to me, actually, he said, you know, I find it very hard to, you know, to trust, because, you know, I thought this was another sting when he came out. I said, well, I completely understand why you would imagine that, because it was a very tough thing that he went through. I mean, it was very, very, very funny, but it was very cruel.
And I think it's knocked his confidence slightly, and like you say, the kind of trust thing.
Absolutely.
Especially strangers coming in, that the kind of radar goes up, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
But in this clip, he's mishing Ashley, right? Let's take a look if he actually is.
What do you want when after Monday night, when you leave the house?
Something to do with fitness or something like that. That's what I want to do, I guess.
Well, you know, because you are into grooming, you could somehow get into a situation where you are promoting grooming products. Yeah. There's always that.
Because that's what I enjoy. That's obviously my enjoyment, like cooking and working out, obviously, are my enjoyments.
And what about Ashley? Because when I asked you what you were looking forward to in getting out on Monday night, you didn't mention Ashley. You didn't say, I'm looking forward to seeing Ashley.
Oh, I am, especially after last night. We've spoken about it in depth about what's going to happen and stuff, because obviously she lives 5 hours away from me. But, you know, we need to speak about stuff and...
OK, would there be an interest... All right, you guys, they're so panto. Do you think there'd be an interest in kind of Lushly in the media as a pair?
There'd be as much interest in them as a pair as they have in each other.
Right.
And that's a very debatable point.
Nina, stop talking in riddles.
No, listen, when Ashley heard her name called last night, and I watched it tonight and I watched it last night, she was on the sofa and Luke was on her left-hand side, and she got up and she turned that way. Yeah. and she didn't. I mean, if you
He was last, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you love someone, the first thing you do is you go to the person you care about.
You're going to put Dr. Funkay out of a job. Jeez Louise. Oh, a little ripple of applause there. Who else stood out for you in there? Who else kind of was memorable?
Well, Sarah was surprising to me because when she goes, she's really feisty and she goes on about things and she's fighting her battles and stuff. And she really isn't very secure. She was really quite anxious in some ways, and I found that she wasn't as self-confident as I thought she would be. She questions things a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's have a little look at you talking to her.
Sometimes I can come across stern and a little bit, yeah.
But dogmatic.
Yeah, I don't. Sometimes I don't mean to. I think it's just when I feel passionate about something, I'll just keep going, which is something I get off my dad, actually.
But this has taught you how to assess yourself.
Yes, definitely.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of things in here which I will take with me forever, and like that one, think a little bit more maybe before I speak, or try and adapt myself to the situation.
Comes across as quite sweet there.
Absolutely.
But would the media kind of chew her up and spit her out? Would she be vulnerable?
She's vulnerable, but she's also quite tough. So what she needs to do is to focus all that passion into one particular cause, and then she'll find herself.
Okay. Sorry, go on.
Go on. Then she's still questioning herself.
Yeah. Okay. So obviously, like Sarah, like Adam, a few people that stood out. But who could have a lasting media career? Do you think?
I think Luke A. He is bright. He's smart. He's thoughtful. He's dedicated. He's self-disciplined, and he has a real kind of focus. And I think he has a real future if he wants one. He could be a great role model for the transgender community. He could do an awful lot of things.
Nina,
really
I'm sure he
him.
will be very happy to hear that. Nina Mishkov, everyone, thank you very much. Still to come, we've lined up my favourite psychic of the series to predict what the future holds for Scott and Ashley. Watch out, Samantha, we've got a new double act in town. See you soon. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side. Like Scott's spray tan and Lucas's new hairdo, we're slick and darker than ever before. So far this series, we've had readings of coffee cups, belly buttons, and even asparagus. Do you remember that one? It was crazy. But above all, one dreamy psychic captured my heart. Yes, back for more is Dream Detective Christopher Robinson. This is a grand entrance. Chris, we haven't woken you, have we?
I think the cheering woke me.
Oh, did the cheer? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's get on with it then, so you can get back to sleep. First of all, let's talk about. Well, you can predict people's futures by dreaming about them.
That's right.
And obviously, we're working on Scott and Ashley today.
Absolutely.
First up, Scott. What did you see for Scott in there?
Well, I had a lovely dream about Scott, and I think that he's a very young man, and he's really at the point where now, if he looks at the opportunities that are going to be coming towards him and he seizes them, he's got a wonderful future.
What opportunities are we seeing?
I think acting. I think acting.
Yeah.
Nice.
All the dreams were about acting.
Thespian.
Maybe.
I think less Royal Shakespeare Company. What are you thinking, Chris?
Well, I was actually seeing him in a serious role, but at the same time in some quite amusing roles as well. So I think multi-talented, I would say.
Yeah. We've seen him do It Was the Best of Times, It Was the Worst of Times, so it's kind of like a mini audition. Let's make a showreel out of that.
Absolutely.
We could make this happen.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
what about
absolutely.
Ashley? Are we going to see Ashley stay with Lucas?
Do you know, my dreams don't show that it lasts forever, but the friendship lasts absolutely forever.
Oh, that's nice.
So you're never not going to be friends, and the times that you've had now, they're going to be there forever. I mean, you don't erase those wonderful moments, and you never know. You can always make a dream proven wrong.
You can but dream. Obviously, we are all very excited about the finale, Chris. But the big question on everyone's lips is, Who will come fourth?
Come fourth. Well, my dreams gave me some indications. Fourth, my dreams said Dina, with Adam coming first.
OK. So how do you guys feel about that? Is that the kind of order? Are you thinking Dina out?
No, what did we think?
As fourth position?
We thought Sarah to win, and then Dina, and then Adam.
But did you dream it, guys? Did you dream it? That's the thing. You didn't dream it. So there we go. And looking ahead to the week ahead, any ideas of which celebrities will be going into the Celebrity Big Brother house?
Well, I did ask my dreams to show me that. I'm afraid they didn't show me anything that I understood.
Okay.
But what I did see was this whole thing, maybe somebody who is very important as an architect or something like that. But also there was somebody who was connected to maybe a TV chef or a cooking program.
Oh, that's covering a lot of bases, not one person.
Unfortunately, it does. Yeah, no, that would be two people.
Thank you, Christopher. I think we should let him get back to sleep now, don't you think?
Yes.
So, Scott and Ashley, I need you to run away, because Jamie is waiting for you. Don't take too long. Jamie, over to you.
A TV chef and an architect? I need to update my questions a bit. Thank you, Alice. Phone room time. Tonight's banned words are 3 more days. That's certainly not what we're thinking about. Let's get straight into it. Right, who have we got first? Come on, Scott and Ashley, hurry up.
We've got Karen from Keighley.
Karen from From where? Keighley. Hello, Karen.
Hello.
How are you? Look who's here.
I'm all right, thank you.
What would you like to talk about?
Well, I would like to ask Ashley something.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Ashley.
Hello.
Hello. I voted for you to stay in, and I'm sorry you're not.
Oh.
And I think you are lovely, bubbly, and fun.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Get to the
for voting
question.
me.
Let's go.
Right. What do you honestly think of Luke S's comment to the agent?
Honestly.
Honestly, I was a bit shocked at the start, but it is what it is. And that one stupid little comment like that, it doesn't matter. Like whatever, I'm not bothered. You know, it was just put on the spot. So.
What would you have answered if you were put on the spot like that, though?
I wouldn't like to be Katie and Peter because that makes.
Who would, for crying
That
out
makes me feel sick, literally. Like I do like Jordan though, I like her, but I don't like the whole Katie Peter wedding thing. And the Bachelorette, I wouldn't. If he said that Katie Peter, I probably would have had an argument with him because I don't like that. I think it's cringy. And then obviously the other thing, like the Bachelorette. I probably would have gone with that as well.
Brilliant, thank you very much. Great. Line 2, who have we got line 2?
John from Liverpool.
John from Liverpool. Hello, John, how are you?
Hiya, Jamie, you all right?
Very good, thank you. What would you like to ask?
It wasn't really a question, I just wanted to say I am absolutely fuming. Them final 5, boring. If someone gives me like a cup of Horlicks during Monday's final, I will nod off. I will be out for the count.
Why do you think always the big characters seem to go first? You know, we lost Lydia, we lost Benedict, we lost Connor, and Ashley and Scott. Why do you think that is?
Well, maybe they're seen as like bitchy, but still, I'd like my winner to have some humour, and them 5 left, no humour. Oh, so boring. I can't cope.
I'm very, very sorry about that. I hope we can...
Scott, Ashley, I love you. You can still be in there.
Thank you. Well,
we love you too.
We love you. We've got Celeb coming on Wednesday. Hopefully that will lift your spirits. Who have we got on line 3? Time for one more?
Kathleen from County Down.
Kathleen from County Down. How are you?
Hello.
Hello. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous.
Don't be nervous. Whatever you do, don't be nervous.
No.
Deep breaths, try not to break wind, and ask your question.
It's for Scott.
Here he is. Go for it.
Hi, Scott.
Hello.
I think you're brilliant.
Oh,
perfect.
thank
What's
you,
your question,
darling.
quickly?
I just want to know, how did you get that posh accent?
Oh my goodness, God knows. I think it was given to me from the heavens. I think it was just bestowed on me. I don't know. Maybe Pride and Prejudice, watching that quite a few times as well.
Well, you are an angel from the skies.
Oh.
An angel in disguise?
You are gorgeous.
Lovely stuff.
I love you so much.
Very much. Possibly not in with a chance, though. Right, that's enough for you lot now. The phone room is back tomorrow. Details of how to get in touch are on the website. Back to you, Alice.
Thank you, Jamie. Still to come, Luke S and Dina share a romantic meal for 2. Ashley, you're going to want to see this. See you in a bit.